Hello, everybody. I've just been scrambling. Oh, it's loud. Oh my gosh, it's loud. Music too loud. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I've just been scrambling so hard to get that bingo link up for you guys. It's such a long link. I'm going to have to figure out a better way to do this. I think I might just upload it to YouTube community posts and do it that way. How we doing? I hope my microphone positioning is okay, because I've done it. I've gotten rid of my stupid microphone stand that it was like not working anymore. It's gone. So I'm now on the default Blue Yeti microphone stand, which sits on my desk, which is suboptimal, but we're going to work with it. We'll be fine. At least there's no more like massive squeaking. But yes, we have a new bingo card. We have a new bingo card. I'm so excited. And I'm really intrigued to see how much gets used and whether it'll get used. And yeah, they look very big. I need to quickly check if it works. Yeah, it works. It opens up the image. At least there's that. At least there's that. Because that happens relatively often, Adahan. That happens surprisingly often. Right, let me say hello to everybody. Hi, Marty. Hi, Mr. Lurking. Enjoy the lurk. Hi, Law. Oh, yay, indeed. Thank you for the resub, my dude. For the 9th month on tier 2. I appreciate it. Thank you. That is, yeah, it's a Void IB. I think that's a Void IB right there. 9 months is a hot minute. Hello, Adahan. Hi, Angel Lizzie. Hi, Sam. Yeah, there we go. And hi, Mira. Mira, you had the same colour name as Marty. I got confused there. Hello, hello. With the water, indeed. Yes, I am going to find a better solution to the link that we put the bingo in. But yes, we have a bingo sheet. For those of you who maybe don't have Discord or can't see it, actually, that might be a test. Is anyone in chat who doesn't have Discord? Can you still open the link? Because literally, I just copied in the link that I sent on Discord. And I don't know if it's because I have Discord that it's happy with opening that link. But I'll figure it out. It's fine. Do you need Discord to open up? Thank you, Sam. Zambi, our tech support. Well, since we're talking about the bingo card, let's talk about it anyway. Let's have a chat about the bingo card. Attachments are external, nice. So, in case you didn't know, we had, years ago, years and years ago, we had a bingo card that actually was input together for us, like, originally. I'm thinking I'm going to put my microphone over here, so when I'm looking at chat, I can be talking to you guys, and I can be talking into the microphone. I need to figure out my setup, man. My setup's been annoying me. But yeah, this was a long time ago. I can't remember when the original the original bingo card is from. But there were a lot of things in there that were basically outdated. I think I can find. Oh yeah, this. Sorry guys, I showed you guys the wrong. Bingo emote. Bingo emote. I showed you guys the wrong bingo card. This is the actual official bingo card. Yes, that's a rare bingo to get. So according to this, every single time we play Pico Park, we're definitely getting a bingo. Anyway, that was a little joke within the mod team. There we go. So you can speedrun this one. You think you like this one better? Oh, but this was the old one, and it had a lot of things in there that was very like outdated. That wasn't kind of like what we really have as much anymore. Hi Everbee, hello, my dude. Like the Hawkeye, we don't really play Minecraft as much as we used to, and you know, Minecraft Death kind of work on the same way. The low aha isn't something that happens very often anymore. And there was just generally a couple of things I wanted to, you know, update it, give it some pizzazz, and some new things that have, you know, in the past, I want to say 3 years maybe. Maybe we had this thing 3 years ago. It's been a hot minute. We have a bingo. We got a new bingo card. So, new stuff. is, I think there's some things that maybe I can explain. Hi, Nini. Hello for the sub, my dude. 5 months. I appreciate it. Good evening to you too. So we all know what a chug is. And we all know what the chug. We all know the chug. That one's almost a guaranteed, so I thought it was quite good to have that in the first slot, because that happens almost every single stream. This is not inviting everyone to do a chug right now, okay? No, Sam. No, please, someone save me. Send the text. No. Thank you, Nini. Please, I don't want to chug right now. I don't want us to speed run a bingo, okay? Let me explain the bingo. Please. Mira and Sam are really putting the backs into it here. Oh, man. I love it how you guys control each other as well by interrupting the chat messages. I love the because the chug is definitely a troll on me, but you can also troll each other, which I find very amusing. Hi Molly, how you doing, my dude? We're just looking at the new bingo card. So obviously the first one of our bingo cards is a chug. Thank you, Nini, you were MVP there. We have scuffed anything. Also kind of a guaranteed, let's be honest. Some of these are a lot easier to get than others. That's just the way it is. We have fire. Ha, Sam. Doing okay? How about me? I'm doing good, my dude. I'm doing good. I have a very guilty reason for why I'm late for stream, but I'll go into that a little bit later. Hi, Worth Girl. Hello. I think we're doing all right. How about you, my dude? We have a new bingo card, which makes me happy. So the fire thing was something that I did ponder on getting rid of, but you guys last stream decided no, it's something that happens often enough. And I gotta give it to you. It does happen relatively often where we talk about fire or arson or something. Accidental ending. I guess, is this gonna count? Maybe it counts. I don't know. You're ill? Oh no, it is that time of the year, my dude. Have some hot soup or a hot cocoa and you rest up, my dude. That's not fun. Accidental ending is when I accidentally go to this screen. Why is that chat there? Chat should go over here. Oh, is it because I changed it in, hold on. We're fine there, okay. I changed it in another scene, I think. New. So it's when I accidentally go to the ending screen, even though it's not ending, so that's what that means. I should maybe draw some little kitty cats on that, to be fair, so we know that it's the ending stream. Sam? With the Pico Park face. Sit home and watch Bannerfall streams. Oh yeah, it's Bannerfall tomorrow. Dude, I'm not going to be able to watch it. I'm not going to watch it. No! I've got Tuesday, though. I can catch up on Tuesday. I'm really intrigued by it. I'm really intrigued. We love some good fantasy. The Sam shouting with the Pico Park character in the background, that's not just for Pico Park streams. It's not just when we're playing Pico Park. It is anytime we are frustrated by Sam's antics. And we shout Sam. Anyone, it doesn't have to be me, can be anyone in VC. I haven't decided if someone in chat can do it because that gives you guys a little bit much power. But yes, it is any time and all the time, indeed. This is the new bingo card, indeed. I'm going through it just as a quick... I sent it in the Discord, so then make sure you see it on the Discord. That's kind of like where you can always see it, Sam. Sure. Cherry and Apple's dynamic. Backstory animatic was so good. I haven't seen a backstory animatic. I have not really been in. I've been so distant from the whole Minecraft YouTube space for the last couple of weeks because life has been very busy. But that is, that's what it is. Blame the mods. It's whenever I blame the mods for something that they maybe didn't do. Who knows? Sometimes the mods do some things. Sometimes they don't do things, and I still blame them for something. So that's that. Anyone who has seen any of what's happening with Bannerfall is just interesting. Wow, there's a lot of people working on this. Let's go. Why, hi there. Hello, Metroid. Hello, hello. Why, hello there. We have Katie can't read chat. This is kind of another guaranteed because very often I just can't read chat. I think it's quite self-explanatory. We have a jump scare, which I think it's again something that was from the previous bingo card when Crow liked to burst into my room, which Crow can't obviously do anymore because I've moved out. But I need to see this animatic now. I'm really intrigued by this animatic. This intrigues me. Do we watch it on stream? I don't know. This intrigues me very much so. There's only very few people from like the POW creations that I kind of like am invested in. Case in point, Martin. It's on Cherry's channel. Okay. I'll open it up. We can maybe watch it after we had a look at the bingo card. Ba-deep. Cherry Fire. Oh, Stampy. Sorry. Stampy uploaded Hightail. What the heck? Why is that on my homepage? I haven't seen Stampy in ages. Okay. What I was looking for? Cherry Fire. Sorry. Stampy's on my homepage. Cherry Fire. Boop. Bannerfall. Okay, cool. We'll figure that out. There we go. Well known for being the same person. Yes, absolutely. I've lost my train completely, but I'm sure we can have a look at the Cherry Fire backstory. Cool, we know that. We'll have a look at that after the bingo card in that case. Jump scare. Yes, jump scare on the bingo card is from when Crow used to live with me, but we play Phasmo. Cherry did the backgrounds and uploaded script. Interesting. Okay. Multi-person project. 5 days ago. Ooh. Is Bannerfall worth it? Haven't started yet? It hasn't started yet. Bannerfall starts tomorrow. So it's like we can't tell you if it's worth it yet, but other POW creations things have been quite worth it. I know it's one of those things I don't have the time to dive into many different perspectives on it. But I will definitely watch Martin, Mr. Frogman. Mr. Frogman. So I'm intrigued. I'm excited, and I've been really enjoying just Martin's perspective on the POW creation stuff, on the different SMPs that they do. So usually these things are very streamed, and I just don't have time for streaming. So yeah, that's what we do. But I think it's really cool that be watching the kitty. There's a lot of people that I don't know in these. And like every season, there's new people coming in and new really talented people. They're really good at finding very good people to take part in these series. And every time it's a new person and I don't know them. It's got like a certain part of the animatic, but no spoilers. Okay, interesting. Kitty, aka Luann, Owen's partner. Oh, I had no idea. I only really watched Pirate SMP, only Martin's perspective. It was great, yeah. So I watched Pirate SMP. I watched, obviously, Vampires SMP. I watched... Some of the art looks like her style. Some of the art, from the thumbnail, it looks like a take on their style, but I don't know if it is. But yeah, Vampires SMP from Martin's perspective was very wild, and it's all that I had time for. I think I just need to accept that I really only have time for a single perspective on these, so it's fine. Yeah, the thumbnail kind of just, it looks very different. It looks like Cherry could, if they were, it has enough elements similar to Cherry's style that if they were to like try a different style, I could see them doing it. If I'm like comparing it to the thumbnail on their MCC. Or did they all draw themselves? I don't know. I'm over analyzing this. Hi, Theo. Anyway, let's first go through the bingo card, and then we can talk about and watch the Bannerfall trailer, I guess. Is there any other like Bannerfall stuff, like trailer pre-things that other people have done? Let me know. Maybe we can have a bit of a little react. So you somehow avoided spoilers. Interesting. Okay. Right. Recording the stream earlier this week. Ah, nice. Anyway, we have a jump scare. We have Ukulele Interlude, which is also quite self-explanatory. Ukulele Interlude is potentially the emote that I want to draw today. So, well, we'll kind of go into that. We have Epic mention. You guys know, Epic is my kind of obsession, and it has been for a good year. So, is there a main trailer for the whole series? I don't know if there is a main trailer for the whole series. Hello. Hiya, Raphael. Epic, yay, indeed. Ordered the CD. The CD? There's a CD for... Or the vinyl. I have a friend who has the whole vinyl collection. And I'm so jealous. But I don't have a vinyl player, so it wasn't worth getting it wasn't worth getting it. Biology tangent. This is kind of like... I want to talk more about bio stuff. We were talking about this. Interesting. I did not know. There is this whole... I talked about this on stream last week. I kind of want to, do some more maybe science communication-y stuff. Talk about things happening in our world and things that exist in our world that I think are cool. So I will count that under biology tangent. I was kind of a bit lost on how exactly to name this, but I think biotangent is good enough, I'm sure. Anyway. They did Autumn Life as well, Cherry. You're right. So there were a couple of things I had to that didn't make the cut, I'm afraid, Sam, and Uranium, I'm afraid, didn't make the cut. There were many ideas, and because I already have you in the corner, I thought, I'm sorry. But German Interlude, I think, is also very... Didn't see this one coming. You saw the thing before, though, didn't you? I sent the thing to the mods yesterday. Yesterday? Was it today? No, it was yesterday, right? Yes, I finished it yesterday. You were totally expecting Uranium to be on there. Yes, you totally didn't see it before the stream. Yes. No, I definitely sent it to the mods because I had to sanity check whether there were any of the things that were too easy to get. We don't want it to being too easy now. We don't want to get a bingo every single stream. So yeah, German Interlude, we have a creepy layer if I'm drawing. There's very often very cursed layers whenever I'm drawing. We have, if I go to the Be Right Back and chat decides to riot. With a Pico Park character in the background. Indeed. And yes, just to appease Sam, the Pico Park character is red. So yeah, BRB riot. If I BRB and you guys riot, yes. I think that's another easy one to get, let's be honest. Chat can't spell. Another guarantee at some point, let's be honest. Love you guys, but sometimes the things that you text... Yeah. Even if it's autocorrect, I count it to chat not being able to spell. OC talk. It's already happened. Oh, well, wonderful. We'll cross that off the bingo. OC talk. Katie gets sidetracked. We can cross that off the bingo. Katie, I'm dyslexic. That's very mean. Dude, it's fine. It's the same of Katie can't read chat. I have no... Did someone say right? Only if there's a Be Right Back. I can keep an eye on you guys right now, but if I have to go and set you guys on the Be Right Back screen, I have no control about what's happening. And usually I'd kind of trust the moderators to keep chats doing all right. But apparently not. That's why the riot exists. No, it's fine. Like, Katie can't read chat as one. It's like it's having a jab at you guys, but definitely also having a jab at myself, because very often I can't read chat. I have no dyslexia diagnosis, but sometimes words are hard. Okay, it's fine. German interlude, yeah. Wait, OC talk. OC talk happens every now and again, but the riot! Only when I'm not here. I can tell you off when I'm here. You can only ride when the boss isn't around. Katie gets sidetracked. This is also pretty much a guarantee, let's be honest. This happens all the time. Ivan confuses us. If Ivan is here, if Ivan is here for a stream, that's also kind of this. I feel like this might be a little bit of an easy one. If Ivan is here, then we will definitely be very confuddled. Hi, Lady K. Hello, hello. The sidetrack square is more of a free square than the free square. Yes, it is. It happens every stream, and we've already gotten sidetracked. We're gonna watch Bannerfall stuff after this. I was gonna draw, but Bannerfall. How we already been here for half an hour? Flipping heck. Oh, not quite. 25 minutes. I was a little bit late. I literally, guys, I was only like 2 minutes late, and I pressed the start stream button, and I started playing the music, and then I went to go and get other stuff ready. So I didn't actually start streaming. 24 minutes before us starting, but like, can we call it sidetrack if we're not even on track yet? How can you get off track if you haven't even gotten on the track yet? That you know. I'm not coping, you are. Yeah. I'm losing brain cells. Beamy, we only have one. Don't lose it. The mods only share one brain cell. Sidetracking the road to the track. The track starts with finding the track. Exactly. Exactly. Copium. We also have Bloom whenever we're drawing. The brain cell left the chat. It's gone. We're gonna have to find it after stream. It's fine. No, Sam, don't do this. I'm being called out so bad. This is literally, this bingo card is just calling me out a lot. But it's fine. So the Bloom. We love ourselves a good old Bloom. Whenever we're drawing, it like happens most of the time. So we're gonna bloom. There's a lot of bloom that's happening. We might even do a bloom emote. I think that's something that we could also do. And then the final row, we have the void. I send you goes. We have a Sprechen Sie Deutsch, German interlude. Sprechen Sie Deutsch was a bit long. We have a German interlude with a little German flag there that's slightly off center actually. Sammy XE stopped working, yes. Dang it, we can't shout at Sam if Sam stopped working. We have the void. This is at the end of a stream when I send you guys off into the void, which is kind of counterintuitive because the stream ends when I send you into the void. Still saving up the ukulele, let's go. But like at the same time you guys can shout bingo before I do that, and then I'm forced to do a ukulele interlude if that's the bingo. So, saving for chug. Mira, you weren't saving, you were spending for that chug earlier and you didn't get it. Muhaha. Oh, you know what? I didn't actually hydrate at all for those, so I'm just going to quickly hydrate for you guys. Boop. I haven't really drunken that much today, so a little bit of water is not bad. Metroid, don't. Are we trying it? Oh. I'm gonna wait to see if we can get it. The next square is for a certain king. We have 5. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, was that 9 or was that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, Nini. Nini, you're not making yourself very, very beloved. Oh man, I feel bad for you guys. You know what, guys? There is a chance that latency, that it might be 10 on other people's perspective just because of the way redemptions work and the way channel points work and I'm just gonna kind of selfishly do this and say, you guys got yourself a hydrate, but my bottle's almost empty, so you're welcome, but also not you're welcome. So I'm going to chug the rest of my bottle, and that's the hydrate for today. Thank you. You're welcome, everybody. You guys got scared. Pity hydrate, indeed. Indeed. Who summoned Ivan? I think this might have summoned you, Ivan. This maybe summons Ivan. 3k down the drain. Oh my gosh, mate. This is your fault. It's all your fault, though. You do it to yourself. Yeah, so we're going through the bingo card, Ivan, and this is one of the, as you have seen, it's Nini's fault. I still chugged, Sam. I chugged for you. It's fine. I made an exception. I chugged. Just that I didn't have a lot of water left. I was actually getting quite concerned that I'm going to have to go refill my water bottle and you guys are going to make me immediately chug the whole water bottle. So thank you. Anyway, the next one is another one from our mods. Mental riot. Inflation. Let's go. Who is this fellow named Ivan? He sounds devilishly handsome and cool. It might be you. It might be you because you are very good at confuddling us. It's a success and that was no win. Oh, I'm sorry, Sam. So the next one is for a certain king that pops up every now and again. This happens way too often. Max just oh, it's okay, buddy. This happens far too often that we almost had to plonk it on the Discord. It's just in case your OSF confirms you're devilishly handsome and cool. I've never seen you, to be fair. As much as I know, you are Balrog. You are a Balrog, and I'm gonna be honest, Balrogs are pretty cool. So, yes. I don't know if I've ever seen a handsome Balrog. It's not necessarily my type, but maybe it's someone's type. This happens far too often. Multi almost kills Katie. This feels like a bi-weekly occurrence. Every couple of weeks, I get murdered by one of my mods. Almost, because otherwise I wouldn't be here. So yes, the good man Multi, as every time that we hang out, it doesn't really end well for me. So, this is on the bingo card now, apparently. I'm glad I don't have any water right now, I guess. Live series mention. I mean, it's a given. We talk about the live series a lot. This is kind of also like a bit of a free one. But, you know, I think, actually... No, the horizontal middle one. I think that, you know, I've been staring at this bingo card a lot, thinking, is there any row that is very easy to get? The mods confirmed it should be fine. Who knows? But we'll see. I kind of just mentioned the live series. Just by mentioning the live series, I mentioned Power Creations. I mentioned Bannerfall. That doesn't count as live. As in Katie row. I guess it's a column, not a row, is it? Katie column? Is this a parallel universe? Anyway, motivational Katie. This is when I'm trying to be like, go and do art and be amazing, like I know that you are. We have these tangents every now and again. By reading the square. By reading the square. That doesn't count. This is I'm giving examples. Unprovoked singing is also kind of a little free one. Katie Column, the evil twin. Oh man. Are they diagonal right? So Chug, Katie can't read chat, free, Ivan confuses chat, and that's so easy to get! Oh man! I might have to have a bit of a if we get a bingo every single stream and if it's the same row every single time. Don't catch as many streams. You'd like to know, is there a backstory between Sam and Pico Park? Oh, you sweet summer child. Hold on. Let's see. There isn't a supercut of this, is there? It's literally just the VOD. We went through physiological horrors. Yes. Katie Robots. How have I googled Katie Robots Pico Park before? Why would I do this to myself? I think we would not survive in like a survival
Katie,
situation.
you jump up for the key.
Who moved?
Nobody moved.
You got it. And
Is
jump
there
in.
a Sam? So we all played Pico Park.
Honestly surprised Sam didn't just stop.
No!
You had to.
And Sam was orange.
You had to.
Sam was orange. That was malicious, Sam. How could you? I need to get my. This was the beginning of the Sam,
Ready for 5 hours.
and it just gets to a point where we're like Sam shouting so hard.
Things here.
Keep the 2.
Oh, that didn't work.
Just side to side.
One more.
We were kind of losing our minds a little bit.
Should we say Sam is the final guy?
Where do we need it to go to? Oh,
I
to
think
the
you
drop.
It was also tricky because Sam had some latency issues.
So I'm trying to get. I can go a bit further than I thought. Just jump over here.
Yeah, I think he might have been able to make it, but I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah. Sam's
Like that should
really
be
far
fine.
over.
There we go.
Hi, Sam.
Oh.
You and I.
There were multiple moments where we crashed out so hard. So, before Everlife, man. Oh yeah, and the button, and yes. I don't know if there was one where we really crashed out. But it was certainly an experience. But yeah, this is the bingo card that we have now. Probably near the end, you think?
The red confuses me. Okay, there's so much red.
Just waiting for us to shout Sam.
It's moving.
I am our leader.
Following the leader.
Okay, someone else
Got
get that.
Well done, multi.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
Oh, ow.
Didn't die.
I'm free.
I don't know, but definitely it's worth a watch. There was the guess the build. True, actually. There was definitely the guess the build. That was, gosh, how long ago? Gosh, Ever SMP Season 6 launch. Was that guessed before or not after guess the build? Here we go. Sam did a fantastic rendition of Dragon in this. I think it's more towards the end. I think I saw it. We'd be loading, apparently.
Dragon flying with a hole in his head is flying with. Why was the hole such a thing for you?
You
I
said
built
I
this
should write down what I
masterpiece.
see.
So this was quite harmless. This was the...
No.
So the prompt was dragon flying, but
Dragon, I apologize.
this is how Sam it has a rendition of dragon with a hole in his head.
Goodness.
What have they done?
Who did
Dudes, we have to do another guess the build for sure.
Sam, was this you?
So this would be an example of the Sam.
No, Dragon, get back in there. I need a screenshot.
So yes, free next Thursday. I'm not. I'm in the mountains, and I think next Thursday is Mod Pack Madness. I'm going skiing, guys. I'm going skiing for the first time in 5 years. I found out the last time I went skiing was before COVID. What a lifetime ago, man. Oh, I think we marked the sidetracked square. Yes, we can, Mike. Yes, 5 years, pathetic. I know, but like my ski, this is a whole story. My skis were readjusted, and I never had time to readjust the readjustment and make them my skis again. So, yeah, But I'm going with a friend who loves black slopes. So wish me luck. Hope I don't get helicoptered off the mountain. You have trauma of skiing? I've had a good time so far, but I hope I can convince her to stick to blue slopes. Having been skiing almost 9 years. I definitely got to get back into it. I'm a little bit nervous, but we'll figure it out. Then there is a Pico Park build that I did. Oh yeah, actually, this build definitely does like a very good job at giving a rendition of what the Pico Park experience was like. I just need to find it again. Here it is. I think. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. So sidetracked.
See, but that's
I'll try
also
this build.
that's a life.
Feathers McGorski in cosplay.
Katie!
So the prompt was Sam wins at Pico Park and kills us all, or something like that.
I ran out of floor
Good,
space.
this is good. I like this. I like it. I like
I
this.
know I tried to kill you in FSMP, but this seems a little too much.
Yeah, I had some pent-up anger for Multi,
I like this.
but I won't be cosplaying Feathers McGaw. That I can tell you. And I also found out that the guys are skiing in Switzerland, so I'm pretty sure it's not the same mountain range I'm going to, but you know, you never know. Yeah. If ever I see a Feathers McGaw on the mountains, I will tell you. Although I assume they're back by now. I don't think their ski holiday's that long. Anyway, this is the bingo card. This is what the background behind Sam, and it's also the background behind why we have the multi almost kills Katie, because this happens a lot. But should we have a little bit of a look at a gunshot? Wow. The Bannerful trailer that Cherry has for their character. See you in a bit, Beamy. I ran out of floor space, Colton. Did we get a bingo yet? Not quite, but we've definitely gotten sidetracked. We are going to watch the animatic from Cherry, the Bannerful. Oh, give me a sec. I'm just gonna quiet down the music so we get the proper experience. Okay, let's have a look-see then. Cherry's Bannerful. There's stuff on fire. That's not great. And blood. So I know there's a blue and a red kingdom. Oh, I love that blue. I love the highlights of the blue, so you know what kingdom they're from. Ooh, and there's the red. Red dog? Red the king? The red king. Not quite.
There's no time to waste.
It's red! Okay, sorry.
How could this happen? What are we supposed to do?
I'll have to stay back and stand with our kingdom. My dearest daughter, you must flee.
But father, I don't want to run. I want to fight. What good am I out there when our people need us here?
Fire magic runs through the blood in our veins.
Oh!
With the right guidance, you can unlock your full potential.
Oh, of course it's over
and
their
save
eye.
Our kingdom.
Red!
I'm sending you off with our most trusted knight. She'll keep you safe, and when you're ready, she'll guide you back.
I live to serve and protect the kingdom,
Apple!
Your Highness.
I suppose I have no choice.
Now hurry, before it's too late.
Blue. Oh, Ren. Is Ren going to be a part of this? Oh, or is that just like he's going to die? 100% of the comments contain Yuri. I see that. Oh, I love it. I love that it's canon that Ren is Cherry's father. Ooh. Ah. Oh, nice. Okay, okay. This SP is gonna be Phantom equals core law, reality equals red versus blue. Oh. Hellfire? Hellfire. Are we talking what's in the comments? Like fire. Hellfire. King Rendog. Oh, hello. Oh, where have we gone? Yeah. I zoomed in too much. I want to see the comments, but like a lot bigger on my screen, please. There we go. So back. Don't do my Yuri. Oh. Yeah, I heard Rand's voice and screamed. Yes. Exactly. Oh man. Oh, I love it. Ren has the dead mom hairstyle. No. So Ren's not taking EFO jump scare? Gets scarred for lifetime? There was an EFO jump scare. Wonderful. I didn't even notice. Cherry was surprised that Ren said yes to VA for the character. Oh man. Of course. The castle towers have eyes. They're all green. All the castle towers. This castle tower's green. This castle tower's green. This castle tower's green with the pointy hat. This castle tower's green. He's got a big mouth. Oh, so that's so cool. Is there any other like Bannerfall animatics that other people have done? Just to hype up for what's happening tomorrow. Cause I'm up for it. I'm here. I mean, it's Ren's not taking part, is it? Because I think I would have seen it. I think I would have seen the stuff. But then again, I'm not really on social media anymore. There's the main trailer. There's a main trailer? Huh? Power Creations. Do they have an YouTube account, or is it just on Appo or Owens? Bannerfall, official trailer. Sure. Oh no, I have seen this, I think. I have. Boop.
Come in, wary traveler.
Rest your feet by the fire while I get you a drink.
You have the absolute joy
Nay, the privilege.
of finding yourself in
The
Blue
Red Kingdom. Life is amazing here.
Bountiful crops,
Lush beaches.
Our
Our
Knights
Knight Guild is second to none.
deep forests.
Sprawling mountains.
If
If you need a job done, our rogues will see to it.
If you fancy a challenge,
Our dungeon nearby will pose a fair one. Just be sure to contact our Mage Guild first. But above all, absolutely watch out for
do not even fraternize with
the
Red
Blue
Kingdom.
Kingdom. A bunch of low life,
Backstabbing,
honorless,
cowardly, no good, generally awful plights on this earth.
Keep it between us two.
But we're planning on wiping them out soon. So
Oh.
what say you?
Ready to join the ranks of the Red Kingdom?
Nice. Official theme titled Sunset just dropped on YouTube, as in like the music. Boop. Sunrise. I like the whole red versus blue. For some reason, when I saw red versus blue, my brain immediately went sun versus moon, like day versus night. And I was already kind of like pondering, dude, I would absolutely have a night character and it would just be like a reskin of Kira. I'd just literally do Kira if I were taking part in Bannerfall. And literally, I'd just be Kira. that would be the character I'd be playing. I'd try to. I'd see. That's what Appo and Cherry's theming seem to be. Cherry is sun, Appo stars. Oh, okay. I like that. Rooster Teeth scenario. Ah, okay, okay. Hi, Zim. Hello, hello. Ever in SMP? Ever in SMP? Ever in? Thanks, Zim, for the resub. I appreciate it. Hey, Maury. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. First time chat. That's so cool. I like the music. Thank you, Maury. The official character is also amazing. Which official character? Which official character? That, oh, wait, Zim, that's 3.5 years. 3.5 years, Zim. How did I miss that? I just saw the pop-up and I didn't even read what was happening. Zim has been subs for 3.5 years. What the heck? Ha! I love it. Oh, of course, yeah, that's official. We did talk about this last week. I forgot. I am everywhere, all over the place. Most interested in Scott's character. Is it worth popping on Twitter? Oh, the updated terms of privacy. Bannerfall SMP. That'll probably help. Twitter knows exactly what's up. It's listening to us. So, this is the Bannerfall SMP peeps. Boop. Okay. Does people know who's who? Oh, I can't zoom in. Can I zoom in? Hello? Zoom. Zoom? Dude, can you zoom in on thingy? That's 3 elephant pregnancies. Elephants are pregnant for her. Can I look at them? No, not next post. Hello? Okay. I guess we maybe go on the individual announcements. Yeah, let's make our way back. Martin is a frogman. And I love that. I love that Martin is a frogman. That's fantastic. Local rogue and mage. So I guess Martin would be rogue. And obviously Mr. Sausage is being very magey. He looks a bit of a dark mage to me. Frogton. Cool. Love, yes. I love that animatic. Oh, so yeah, okay. Cherry, the princess, with this as the sun, and Appo. Hold on, Appo's from the Blue Kingdom, though. Huh? Why is Appo from the? This doesn't make sense. Is Appo like a spy? A double agent? Because, oh, I love that cape. I love the whole concept. Like, you betcha Kira has that cape. Appo, dude, I love it so much. Kira absolutely has that cape with the suns on the inside. That's just we know that that's already a thing. I haven't designed an updated version of their outfit, but yes. Hello, who's this then? Chandrea? Don't know you. Love your character design. Water magic I can see. Also, again, some moon stuff. Still red with a blue color scheme. Color didn't matter in the character art. Okay, that's confusing though. Dude, that's confusing. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that. If you're doing a red versus blue, that makes things very kind of confusing. Hey Gracie, I love her style. Paladin, eh? Okay. Oh, love it. Don't know either of them, so that'll be fun. Maisie's and Forcivit, again, I'm not sure if I know them. We have another rogue. 2 more rogues. They both look like rogues. Just because Moon Knights wear blue. Just, I'm so confuddled. We have, who is this? Oh, it's Owen. Whoa, Owen. What the heck? Is that, I feel like, is this a human character? Oh, come on. Let's be honest. Owen would not go for a human character if you don't have to. That is quite a mask. I wonder what the Minecraft skin's gonna look like. A slime knife was gonna gel me to death. I don't know. I don't know, man. What does that mean? Go it, mo it. Mm-hmm. And then lemon thy knelt. Don't know them either. I love the character design so far. It's so cool. Then we have Eloise and Beck. Are they once again going to be soulmates in this? As they seem to be in every... That's Luann. Oh, okay. I know now. Cool. It proceeds to be the blob. I had no idea. We know now. Oh, and we have Eloise and Beck. We know those two. Dude, looking so good. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love. That's also so cool. Beck looks awesome. Cool. And we have nominal gravy in. I don't know if I can't tell. Like, I'm not on Twitter. If people's Twitter names are not the actual thing. Don't know who that is from the Twitter name. And I know that there is a Katie in this area. I'm aware that she exists because I see a Katie and I'm like, it's a Katie. So yeah. From your post-work yoga sessions, enjoy the yoga, my dude. Then we also have Scott. Always looking so flipping pretty. We love it. And Cam. Nice. I like. It's going to be like 5 Romeo and Juliet plotlines. I can see that. I can see that. I can't tell from these two what they're a part of. What kingdom they're part of. So that's nice. And that's everybody. Ooh. Season 2 IRL. Dang. Blood Red Moon. Anyway. Nice. Looking cool. Looking cool. Right. And this is my girl who, if I were in Banner SMP, I'd totally be D&D-ifying Kira. Fantasy discrimination red should be on the inside? I think Scott said it was red. I guess we'll find out. I think Martin's Red Kingdom, right? That's all that I know. Really only have time to watch Martin, to be honest. But we have Frog Boy. Martin is a frog boy. We love that Martin is a frog boy. Okay. We have indulged in the Bannerfall. Wonderful. What were we doing today? Dudes, we can already cross so much off of the bingo card. This is a bit scary. Hold on. Katie gets sidetracked. OC talk. Chat can't spell. Yeah, Earth to Katie, indeed. Katie gets sidetracked. We are so out of the sidetracking. It's been an hour. It's been an hour. Some of the herdsmen's voice acted. Tutorials for the Bannerfall classes. Interesting. There's Bannerfall classes? I was gonna draw something. I was. Yes. It'd be one of those days. Okay. I want to draw. Would it be the right time for a ukulele sidetrack? Dude, if... Absolutely, because let's just get all the sidetracks out of the way. We're going to try and have new emotes. We might get to it at some point. But if you want to do it, my dude, anytime. There we go. There we go. We got a ukulele interlude. Okay. We can cross that off the bingo as well. Okay, in that case... Let's have a look. I've left the Uku tabs up on my second monitor on like a tab, so I can get to them a lot quicker. Look, we're here already. So Sid, I'm gonna scroll through these songs, and you can pick a song for me to play, and I will play it. But also, guys, if Sid has no idea what song I should play, then feel free to also request a song, because you know I can figure out who, what, where, when. Like Cleo was the knight, Impulse was the mage, and Scar was the rogue. In what? I don't know what you mean by the tutorials, the bannerful class. I don't know anything about these. Heard nothing about it, to be honest. It's like an SMP with a little bit of roleplay, so it's what the Power Creations have done before. They did like Vault Hunters, they did Pirates, now they're doing fantasy. They did Rats for a couple of seasons, they were all rats. And I think they just keep getting better and better. I think they're doing so much so much stuff. But I think you can kind of like imagine them playing D&D. Kind of inspired. Did they do Vault Hunters? No. Did I say Vault Hunters? I meant vampires. Would you be so kind, feed the machine, or never love an anchor? Ooh. Did I say Vault? I might have said Vault. Chat can choose. All right, guys. You have the option between Would You Be So Kind from Dodie, Feed the Machine from Poor Man's Poison, or Never Love an Anchor. I have a favourite. But I'm gonna see if chat agrees with my favourite. I have a favourite. You guys have a choice between those. Do you want the power ability tutorials, how to use them? Interesting. So we've got Crone Wives and once again Crone Wives. We've got 2 Crone Wives votes. In theory, 3. In theory, we have 3. That would be my vote as well. But I'm going to give you guys the time that it takes me to get my ukulele, and then we'll find out. I still think it's out of tune, guys. I'm going to be honest. I still think my ukulele. I do have a tuner. I think it's good enough. It seems like we've got Never Love an Anchor that is won. Wonderful! That was mine as well. Now I can't readjust my microphone anymore. So you're gonna have to bear with me. I can't put my microphone down as much as I used to, but we're gonna try it. Gonna see if this works. Let's switch off the music. It's been so long since I played this, but I used to love to play it, so let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, oh, oh. What a do 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 do. Do 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 do. Right, what's the key? Oh, whoa. Whoa. Yeah, that's the tune. What would be the strumming pattern as well? I don't quite know. On some level, I bum bum ba da ba dum bum ba da ba dum bum. I think maybe that's it. Yeah, cool. We'll go from there. Whoa, 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 On some level, I think I always understood that these hands of mine were clumsy, not clever. I tried to do the best thing that I could. Try as I might, I could not bring myself to hold you. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a secret I keep tucked inside my chest. With this heart of mine, it's guilty, not remorseful. There is love that doesn't have a place to rest. It would have buried you if it had settled on your shoulder. Whoa, 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 on some level, I think I always understood that a ship could never really love an anchor. So I did the only thing that I could, severed the rope to set you sailing from my harbor. Whoa, 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 oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh, dee, 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 dee. There are times when I still wonder about you. You are someone I have loved but never known. And you'll never see the reasons I had for keeping my claws away when they were close enough to hurt you. I am selfish, I am broken, I am cruel. I am all the things they might have said to you. Do you ever think of me in my two hands and wonder why they never soothed your fevers? And wonder why they never tied your shoes? And wondered why they never held you gently? And wondered why they never had the chance to lose you? Whoa, 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 oh, whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, 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 There we go. I've got like the creakiest jumper on. It was could very much hear it on the ukulele. I hope that wasn't too bad on the microphone. Wow, wow, wow. Always wanted to do an animatic to that song. It's a good song to do an animatic to, indeed. On some level, I think they always understood. I'm gonna have to yeet you guys onto this screen because I need to go and refill my water bottle. And this is not an invitation to riot. I'll be right back, okay? Okay? Okay. What did I even said? That sounds horrifying. I feel like we're gonna get a bingo, man. We're getting a lot of the cards coughed off. Badoop badoop. Eat lizards and their hearts? Car lizard ma? Hi Henry, hi Mango, by the way. Since when have they been here? We riot, okay. I like the rioting with hearts. The rioting with hearts sounds really nice. Single-handed 2 Hydrate Trains. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Dem Fall Mira. Einfach, ich gebe das ganz schnell noch auf Englisch für oh, okay, dem Fall. Sorry. Ich habe gerade eine Nachricht gekriegt. Das ist wunderbar. Also. Nur ein Ukulele per Stream, das weiß ich gerade selber nicht. Ich muss schnell schauen, was möglich ist. 2 Sekunden. Badam. Dann haben wir das. Wir haben die Channel Points. Ich schaue ganz schnell, ob ich eine Limite habe für die Channel Points, was für Ukulele Interlude funktioniert. Editieren. Und there's a timer. Limit redemptions per users per stream. There is no limit per stream, but there's only one user can do it. Does that make sense? So Sid couldn't do another ukulele interlude, but limit channel points. Yeah, I was just quickly checking if there was a limit to that. Somewhat understand now. I just quickly had to check that up. Also, someone said something that I need to, but I can't. Was it Tired Octo? At Tired Octo, there's only 1 Hydrate Train per stream. So it's like always like a risk for when you guys want to do it. Yes. So I think we are okay with ukulele interlude, multiple ukulele interludes per stream. There's no cooldown time either. So okay. You can only do it once per stream. One person could do it once per stream. So Sid couldn't do another, but other people could. Basically. Cool. I just had to quickly check that up, and that's what I was doing while I was speaking German. Speaking of ukulele interlude, we have to draw an emote for it, right? Come on. We gotta do an emote for the ukulele interlude. And I think I've just realised I haven't readjusted my microphone. Welcome back, Lady K. I think we should maybe make this one animated. Should we make a ukulele interlude animated? We could make it very simple of just rocking side to side whilst playing the ukulele. You'll stay for next stream just for fun. You do that, my friend. Ooh, yes. Okay, we'll see what we can do. So I have this one up here, just to give me a reference of what the character design's like. Let's get the background on here. So let's get drawing. Let's get the artage, because we have been live for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Does the website you use only have songs for ukulele? It's called UkuTabs, the website I use, so yes. Let me check. You can do a guitar or a mandolin as well. You've got stuff for and a baritone. What's a baritone? Is that a baritone ukulele? Because it looks like a ukulele. And a guitar. Yes, it's also got stuff for the guitar. And a mandolin. Wow, that's cool. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. It's also got the ukulele on the left if you put your ukulele on the side. Fun for a bass. Baritone is a bass instrument. Yeah, it's only got 4 sides though, so as a baritone only got 4 sides? No wait, baritone is a brass instrument. It might there is I know that there's a tenor ukulele and there's different tonal ranges that ukulele can have. It's a brass. Oops. So much for sides. There's different tonal ranges a ukulele can have. And there's soprano ukulele and so on. You can get bass ukuleles, indeed. So maybe it's that kind of thing. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway. Brass, not bass. No! We're gonna definitely have a bingo. So, by the way, people who don't know how the bingo works, the first person to shout bingo in chat, if we get a bingo, we'll cross-correct to see if all the bingos are legitimate. And that person, don't think the novelty is worth 200. Ooh, £200. Yes. How did I just pronounce brass? Would you want me to call it brass? Brass. I think that's the northern. That's the northern talk coming in because my dad's from Yorkshire. That's how they talk up there like that. Sound like multi. Brass. Yeah. What do you call it? Brass? I can't imagine the Australians calling it brass. Brass. Bros. I don't know. I feel like I'm being called out. My accent is so multiculti. Anyway, I pronounce it like an American. Brass. But they'd like extend the A, wouldn't they? I don't extend the A. It would be brass. Your accent is very un-American. So you'd be brass. It could be brass. It's from the north. Give me. It's like I don't say scones. I say scones. Okay. I'm not pro. Yes. You're American and I pronounce it how you do. Brass. Brass. What? Oh. I'm having an identity crisis. I'm texting my dad. How do you pronounce brass? Help, how do I pronounce... Pronounce brass like brass instrument. Stream says I say. Stream says, chat says I say it like an American. I'm having an identity crisis. If I were American, you wouldn't have batted an eye when I pronounce it like that, but I'm decidedly not American, yes. I said like an American. Is it like an American? I'm having an identity crisis. I could also just DM Multi. How do you say brass? Guys, DM Multi, how does he say brass? He's also from the north. I'm actually American confirmed. No! Let me start drawing, okay? Brass. Brass? It's lost all meaning now. Help. What, you sent message twice? I didn't see that. Brahas. Oh. Multi pronounces a few things American. Then he's not a good. We can't ask him either. Sam, do you put the question is? I'm an honorary American. Sure. How do I pronounce banana? It's not banana, if that's what you were asking. I'm not Jimmy. I'm Jimmy if Jimmy were to say brass. Australian English is very based on UK English. But Sam, you've got to understand UK English has so many different accents, mate. There is, oh, sorry. We've had this conversation how I call my friends mate. And I know that it's not Australian happiness. We accept you as an American. Can I become American when there's no longer a certain person in power? I've just given Sam the biggest insult to Australians, but to me it's just what I call my friends. Never call an Australian mate, apparently. Time dilated British English. Really? Is this a fun fact that the UK people used to speak like Texans? Sort of like me with more nasal tone? The fact that I now think I'm hurting your feelings whenever I say that is great. Sounds like, you think you're hurting my feelings? Good. Think that. Certain American, yeah. It'll be fine. It's ask me again whenever this certain leader was in my country a couple of days ago and very much insulted my nation. My nation being Switzerland. So just yeah. Anyway, slow it down and preserve it. The southern accent is closer to the fancy British accent of the colonial era than modern British accents, if you recall correctly. That is a wild take, or a wild fact. If it is fact. Anyway, should I get drawing? Let's start drawing, shall we? Let's start drawing. So, let's get like a big old ukulele in here, I think. I think the ukulele should be center stage and then my character can kind of dance around it. Nope, it's fine. I'm leaving it. Wait, no, I don't. I only have I only have 4 sides on. I played the ukulele enough. You finished an art piece. Let's go. I wasn't trying to procrastinate. What I am trying to do is I'm trying to figure out what this ukulele could look like. Let's just draw the dude. Draw the guy. But preserved it in iced tea. Okay. I think... Do I need to Google what a ukulele... No, I don't need to Google what a ukulele looks like. I have one right here, for goodness sake. I put it in front of my screen so I find out what a ukulele looks like. Oh, you know what? I have a little bow on my ukulele. I could just like add a little bow to the ukulele because that's more like true to real life. Boop. Okay. Draw Mumbo. Draw Mumbo. Draw the Council of Mods. Katie go burn. Katie go. Okay. Katie go burn. A violin bow. No. It's bow. Bow like this. Like my bow. I have, in fact, it's a very special. It's not a bow. It's a neck scarf that was tied into a bow, and it's a neck scarf that I used to have as a kid. Think like 4-year-old Katie. Yeah, because I went to kindergarten with it. Think 4-year-old Katie had this light blue neck scarf on when she was very small, and she went to school with it and to kindergarten. And now it's too small to go around my neck, so I tied it around my ukulele. So that's the story of the light blue bow around my ukulele. In case you ever see it. I also have a bee. I also have 2 cat stickers and a sticker of lavender on my ukulele. Should I take my ukulele to TwitchCon? I pondered doing that last year. I don't know if I should. That's maybe... You can redeem 4 ukulele interludes and I'm limiting you to one. 1 per stream, okay? 1 for every stream, it's fine. Let's just get 2 circles in here. bum, bum. Hi, Crow. Hi, brother. I saw my brother today. We went to church together and we had a great time. I don't hang out with my brother nearly enough. But I say that with very many people that I want to hang out more with. But time exists, Crow. Caw. Next 4 streams we get ukulele interlude from Zim. Indeed. I mean, I think there's enough people that like collect ukulele interludes out there enough to make a whole ukulele interlude stream. I've joked about this before. So, my ukulele has a little hole. Let's get rid of these. It has then the... I'm not going to draw with the stickers on my ukulele because that would get too detailed for an emote. But we can do the bow. And good enough. Boop. And then we have 4 lines. That's a ukulele. Ukulele interludes don't hit so hard after singing with the ukulele together. Oh, I miss you too, my friend. Maybe I should take my ukulele with me to TwitchCon. Maybe. How much ukulele interlude stream? Give me a warning so I can like prepare before and have a tuned ukulele, okay? Ba-dum. I think it needs to be a very flat ukulele, let's be honest, because just as a reference, let's get a Katie Rowe hype emote in here. This is how big it's going to be. We need to start planning, otherwise it gets expensive. True. That is true. Yes, I can go. I can. Let's take the night train. Take the night train Thursday to Friday. Have Friday in Rotterdam, and then Saturday, Sunday TwitchCon. But we do that. 3 ukulele interludes. Keep it tuned for the foreseeable future, but like, maybe I should. I need to play more often. I definitely do. I need to get over myself and not care about what my neighbours have to say about me playing ukulele. One of my neighbours is a music teacher, which is why I'm always very so self-conscious to play ukulele. So, yes. I'm taking a night train. I might pass your house. There's a brand new night train from one of the Swiss cities to Amsterdam, and we can get off a bit earlier. And take from one of the stops, go then to Rotterdam. Which means we could arrive in Rotterdam at 9 a.m. So that's wonderful. I find it amazing that they're building out the train system, like the trans-European train, the all multiple European country train systems. It's really cool. They're planning one to Florence. Yeah. There's so many. And it's really affordable as well. Like take me with you. TwitchCon is always a possibility if you're in the area, and if we're gonna have another meetup, we had it outside last time, so we'll probably have it outside again. You don't have to come to TwitchCon. But it was a fantastic meetup last time. There were actually some people who didn't go to TwitchCon, they just came to the meetup. My dad has sent a voice message on how he pronounces, I'm assuming. Give me a sec. Okay, so I've got so, oh my god, my dad started speaking Yorkshire and I started immediately as well. I've got a voice message from both my parents. According to my mother, who's from Cambridgeshire, it's brass. And according to my dad, it's brass. So maybe I just enunciate I do a mix between the two, and it's brass. And I maybe extend the A a bit too much. Rotterdam has a zoo. I shan't be going to zoos. I have opinions on zoos. I'm not going to a zoo. Rotterdam. No, Brass, if you're from Cambridge, you're like my mother. Brass, if you're from... Or Brass. Brass. It's lost all meaning now. If you're from Yorkshire. You can't believe you pronounce brass like an American. Well, how do you pronounce it? You said you don't pronounce it like that. Okay, I'm this close to going Sam. I feel like I'm being gaslit back and forth. So, okay. Since the ukulele takes up a lot of the screen, I think we just have to have a little Katie head poking out. Oh. Oh, Sam's my dad. Sam's my dad. Hold on, I'm just gonna quickly... Oh, I muted too early, and I unmuted also too early because I was so excited. It's Yorkshire! Yeah, I unmuted far too... I don't know if you guys heard my dad. I'm gonna see if it's actually okay to play on stream. Hold on. Yeah, I can play that on stream. Here you go. Here's my parents pronouncing brass or brass.
Right, it's brass if you come from Cambridgeshire, or
it's brass if you come from Yorkshire. Okay, bye.
There we go. Honor of my parents. Like fairy tales and theme parks. F-tealing. F-tealing? F-tealing. Say both ways depending on who you talk to. Right. So that has been... I don't have an identity crisis anymore. It's fine. I don't quite know how to fit my head into this. I'm going to be honest. Maybe I can hide behind it. Because we're going to be kind of like singing like that as well. And the hair's kind of like be going like that. With a bow like there. And then we have a little hand going up here. We can have a tiny hand. Also a tiny hand going there. How do I hold my ukulele? Hold up. So my arm actually is long enough to go around here. But the chibi character can't do that. The chibi character needs to kind of reach over here. It's fine. Bum, 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 bada, 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 bum. Make the ukulele a little bit smaller. No, ukulele needs to be front and center. Ukulele is the most important thing. Maybe just a tiny bit. So that the bow has enough space. It's fine. Or make my character smaller. I think we can just have the arms, right? The arms are fine. The arms are enough. Boop. Doodle-doodle-doo. Doodle-doodle-doo. Are we comparing sidewalks? Or pavements if you're from the place that I'm from? I promise you I am British. This makes me wondering if Sam thinks Multi says some things in an American way because it is just a Yorkshire accent. Because Yorkshires have that kind of enunciation. And I can say that because I'm 50% from Yorkshire. I wonder. I need this debate between Sam and Multi where Sam's trying to gaslight Multi, he's an American, and Multi's just like, I'm just from the north. Anyway. You hear you me as you start endlessly duplicating. Indeed. We are endlessly duplicating emotes. Right, so I'm going to get this little guy up in a corner. Or maybe down in a corner where there's less things. Oh, I squish. I'm squished. So that I can see what she looks like and get a feel for the style. Because it's been a hot minute since I drew these emotes. So I need to figure out what the style is. Now, is this... I think I used this pen for the emotes. I need to quickly check. Content creation. Where be the emotes? There they are. So I think it is a clean brush. Yes? No, it's not. It's this brush. Good thing I checked. It's this brush. Slightly clean, slightly not clean. Okay, cool. Wonderful. Boop. Teeny Katie, indeed. Do we seriously need to have the conversation of sidewalks, guys? Riveting content we have here. Riveting. Truly. Boop, 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 boop. Also, you're always on a slippery slope when comparing countries. Although that's what we were doing before with languages. How do I do like a looking up with that jawline? Because it's kind of like, it's got a like cute little going out. I think it'll work. Yeah. I think I need to make the lines thicker because I need to remind myself this emote is tiny. Right, riveting. Riveting content. Keep that for Martin's streams, okay? Keep that for Martin's streams. He'll love you for it. Do, 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 do. I got the unprovoked singing. Riveting content. Oh man. Do 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 do. And then of course the hair. I don't actually have hair like this that goes over my face anymore. I'm sad. I should maybe get a fringe again. Add a dancing emote since we already have a singing and a playing ukulele emote. But we don't dance a lot. We sing and we play ukulele a lot, but we don't dance a lot. But or do you guys dance? Did we have an Ivan moment already? I don't think I've necessarily been confused by what Ivan's had to say. It's been quite... There have been times where Ivan's sentence just... I read the sentence and I'm just like, what? So, touche, dancing to music. But this this emote playing the ukulele is also kind of going to be dancing. Riveting content. This time with Bennett scares me. Oh. Give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna try and find the... I think the laughing emote, because it's a very similar position. The laughing emote. From long times ago. This is post Double Life, right? We drew this emote after Double Life. Here we go. Boop. So, we got this guy. And we gotta do this guy. Is this the... No! It is this brush. It is my favorite brush. But like, not. Okay. We make you small too. So we gotta... Okay, well. We are using this brush. I like this brush a lot. You can't get me away from my favorite line art brush, okay? It's just the way it is. And we add a more pointy jawline. Is this a challenge for Ivan to be confusing because are we one off a bingo? This is why I'm scared that we're gonna get bingos. I don't want to have a bingo every single stream. But if we do have streams with bingos, that is also good. So the mouth is very big there. Should we make the mouth that big? I feel like the position of the mouth previously was enough. Because the ukulele is kind of in the way. We'll see what it looks like once we've done the rest of the lineup. The mouth position can always... Naboo autocorrect. Nobody. Nobody was under attack. It's fine then. We'll all live in peace. It's Star Peace, not Star Wars. Star Peace. Not to be confused with the One Piece. So we have kind of like... We don't have any eyelashes, but I'm going to assume that my character has eyelashes. Does she have eyelashes? Yes, we have eyelashes. It's fine, guys. My name is Nobody. Nobody. Boom, boom. Took the chibi arms as she's leaning back. I'm kind of like thinking we kind of do this. Kind of like it kind of going back and forth like this. Boop, 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 boop. So same drawing, just a little bit moved, yeah? Because I think that would be fun. Nobody, nobody, for your gift I want to reply. I'm so glad we see eye to eye. No! No, I've been... No! I was led into that. Oh man, this is what it was like when we had the bingo card last time. Everyone was like, right! Trying to lead me into it. No! Being like, Katie, you really want to talk about biology right now, don't you? Don't you? You really do. I'm like, yes, I do. I'm like, wait a minute. My name is Nobody. 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 Weird Al cover? Sing the Weird Al song? What? Shush. Let's have little eyebrows because they're not that important. Because they're probably also going to be hidden by... Nah, let's draw that. I like the eyebrow position. We'll draw the hair next though. I am actually very intrigued. What have we gotten so far? How close are we to a bingo? We've chugged. Katie can't read chat. Ukulele interlude, epic mention. German interlude. BRB riot. Chat can't spell. OC talk. Katie gets sidetracked. No bloom yet. Ivan hasn't confused us yet. Unprovoked singing. Have we had a live series mention? I don't know. Welcome back, Bimi. That Qui-Gon Jinn could talk to the Federation in, maybe cutting them. Huh? Why Star Wars? What's happening on the Star Wars front? I forgot that I've got my hair in a ponytail. I never. What's Al? Weird Al? Al? The icon for the void is horrifying. What? You don't like our void eye or our void eye emote? Our void eye emote? You don't like it? Once again, after double life, after double life. That's battle cry, after double life. You don't like staring into the void? Yeah? Does me saying that count as the live series mention? It does not. It's us talking about the live series. It's the void eye. It's eyes out of void. It's just... Oh, poor Shining. Double life? Oh, me saying it was after double life? I feel like it would need to be a more extended chat about double life. No? Because, like, otherwise it's a guaranteed. So people are like, so Katie, what do you think about the double life being on hiatus? My dad liked the fact that I say brass like a Yorkshireman. I think I'm going to have to make make this ukulele smaller or further down. Because my hair can't be that big. My hair needs to be floofier. Floofy hair is important. It says mention, not chat. Okay. Okay. It can be a live series, mate. That's enough, maybe then. Okay. Dang it. Boop. Is that enough? I feel like the hair is still not floofy enough. I'd want it to be like very much more floofier. So much floof. Like floof like that. Like floof. All the floof. Can we have floofy hair, please? Please and thank you. That's the maximum amount of floof that we can have right now. Maybe we can change it later. There is a limit to our floof. I can change it whenever I want. I have the power. And then we have this bit of hair here that goes whoop. And whoop. The way I draw my fringe is very similar to how I draw Pearl's fringe. There is many similarities to my hair and the Pearl hair. It's just that my hair is always in some sort of ponytail. Whether it's a half ponytail or a full ponytail. I'm very confused by the fringe though. Maybe it goes out too far. Dude, it's been so long since I've done any digital drawing, I've just realised. Because I didn't do any at my nana's, which is very, like, not like me. I usually do a lot of drawing at my nana's, but I did a lot of painting at my nana's, to be fair. And I don't have an animatic project going on right now, because you guys know if I had an animatic project, I would tell you about it. If I was working on something. But yeah, so I don't draw a lot on digital at the moment. There's a lot of other things happening. But not that. I only recognise regional British accents because of Minecraft YouTube. Joel has a Yorkshire accent. Yeah, Joel would say brass. And he's not American. I'm gone. I've lost that. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. I would have no self-control in telling you about it now. Yes, indeed. I have many things that I'm thinking about that I feel like would be fun projects, but I have not been able to commit to any of them, if that makes sense. There's none of them that I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to do this immediately yet. But I have ideas on what I could do. Phone isn't working. Oh no! I have so much respect for anyone who draws on their phone. Apparently Sadist's first animatics. If you don't know Sadist, then either you don't know the Dream SMP, which is fine, but like Sadist is a very inspirational artist who has been so MIA for the last years since the Dream SMP was no more. But they are fantastic, and they started out on their phone. They did it on their phone, which is crazy. I need to get this bow as big as possible. There we go. The size of the bow is important. The size of the bow is very important. In fact, I do wonder on the tiny emotes. Let me just once again check the emotes. So the bow used to be this big, and now it's this big. How visible is the bow? Fully switching down. Dude, I still love painting. I love watercolors and acrylics and gouache. I still love painting. You just have to make the time for it. I need to do more in my sketchbook. Like, for me, streaming is a great excuse to do some drawing. Which is why I do a lot of digital art, but maybe if I get like a traditional setup, we could do more sketchbook stuff, you know? Thank you for the references, Zim. Thank you for the references, everybody. I'm just kind of like looking at how big the bow looks and pondering whether it's big enough. And then we can have like the ponytail popping out here. Yeah, I never have my head in a ponytail. I never wear a ponytail, but like I always do a half ponytail. In fact, I've got a half ponytail. No, I've got a bun. I had a half ponytail earlier, but I've got my hair in a bun right now. So accurate Katie would be doing this. Ooh. Boop, 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 boop. Bun. Katie bun. That would be me right now. In fact, I wouldn't even have a fringe. All my hair is in the bun. It's literally just boop. Katie bun. There we go. Never have my head in a ponytail. Indeed. my hair in a ponytail. You know what I mean. Right, let's do this ukulele. Ba-da-bum bum 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 bum. Do-do-do-do-do. I do need to figure out this part of the hair because it's kind of tangential. We don't like tangents here. Tangents are bad. Maybe I do it a bit bigger so it doesn't tangent. Boop, boop. Like that. Something like that. I don't know. I find it so difficult to like stick away from detail in emotes. Because like you need to do like no detail, but like but I want to. I think detail's cool. Like I don't think these guys of the ukulele are going to be visible at all. So actually I might actually do them bigger in that case. Hello? I'm on the wrong layer. Wrong layer, Kronk. That's another emote I want to do. That was something we could have added to the thing. One of your recent tries had redrawing the same circle 15 times. Because you couldn't control where you drew. That's rough. Doing it on your phone with your finger. I really don't know. I think there's like finger styluses, the phone styluses you can get. But like, I have so much respect for anyone who does draw on their phone. I've never tried it myself, but like such a small screen, dang, man. Are these lines going to be visible? I have no idea. I kind of doubt it. This is how big it's going to be. Ooh, those lines are actually going to be way too thick. They're just going to look like a black blob. We don't want black blobs, do we? Beamy draws on their phone with a stylus. Dang. It's definitely a luxury to have a tablet. I'm not like ignorant to that. I started on a Wacom tablet, like just a one that it's not a screen, but you can kind of see, you can connect it via USB to your computer and you can see what you draw on there. That's how I started out. I got a Christmas present 1 year. When was that Christmas present? Is a good question. I think it was 2014. I've been digitally drawing for 12 years. Well, 11. Since it was Christmas. But that was a great gift. And I think before then, to be fair, before then I was also drawing quote unquote digitally. I was drawing on paper and then I scanned in the drawings. I did the line art on Paint and then I coloured in on a different program. But it was also like a default Microsoft program. I think it was like the original old Paint and then the newer MS Paint. Does that make sense? Which had like the logo was like a red picture frame with a yellow background or something like that. I feel like that's how I started out digital art. Pencil drawing, scan it in, colour it digitally. I was very happy. I liked my textures back then as well, actually. Because I had like a paper texture on the whole drawing. The whole drawing had a paper texture. Even back then, I was a freak for textures. Don't take that out of context. I feel like that could be very easily taken out of context. Okay, and let's make a circle. Circle, not an erased circle. Circle. Boop. There we go. And then we can have a little bit of hair poking out. Kind of doing the ponytail thing. Boop. Do the ponytail thing. I order you. Ponytail it up. Go away. Something like that. I just can't draw anymore, apparently. Boop, boop. There's just going to be a floating head with a ponytail. Clip it. No! What were we clipping? Am I being clipped? The thing is, when you're streaming, right? You say a thing and then it's out of your brain immediately. Because I feel like my brain just moves at 1,000 miles an hour when I'm streaming. That I can't remember anything that I've said. It's always an adventure. If it's been like a stream where I've been quoted a lot, it's always an adventure going back through. The circle goes in the square hole. Did I say something like that? Dang man, I'm just gone. It gets worse as the stream goes longer. But so that would be a hand. Maybe make the hand a bit bigger. We don't really have articulated hands on the emotes, do we? We did on the original ones and they were a bit creepy. It's the mittens, they come back again. But yeah, it's always an adventure going through the Discord, and if I have been quoted a lot of that stream, seeing things that I've said and I'm like, oh my gosh, what the heck? I feel like these fingers are too long. Let's make smaller fingers, but more hand. Less fingers, more hand, please. Thank you. And then we make a hand over here. That's approximately the same size. Kind of esque. And then it's an arm. I have an arm. Oh my gosh, it's an arm. And then we do stripes, because of course the arms have stripes. Is that hand about as big as the other hand? It is not, so I make this hand smaller. I don't want to make the other one bigger. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, kinda. And then once again we have stripes. Hand goes down, we have stripes. Do some lines on the hairs. I can't draw hair anymore, man. I've really been struggling with this hair. Oh my gosh. Okay. The less fingers, more hand. Conversation, something is mentioned, and wait, I said that moment happens. Huh? That sentence does not make sense to me. I try. This is Metroid confusing, chat. And me. Right. So. I forgot the bow! The ukulele doesn't have a bow! The ukulele needs to have a bow! Or do we just say no to the bow, because that might be confusing? Oh well. Oh well. I feel like I also did. Okay, I'm not the only one who was confused by that message. Also, hello, I need more than one stripe, please. So, let's erase the parts of the ukulele my hand is over, so we can get a better feel for what this looks like. Let's erase the part of my jaw that the hand is over. Let's do more of that, some of that. And then more ukulele erasure. How dare I erase so much ukulele? What do we think? I think it's cute. Let's merge. Can I please merge the... No, not that many. Merge, thank you. And black. What do we think of the mouth then? I think the mouth is a bit wonky. Let's move the mouth around. That's more centered. And maybe a bit bigger. I don't want it to be tangential for the ukulele, but we can also have it kind of like not kind of behind the ukulele. Is that weird? No, leave the hand under the strings. Sure. That sounds painful, actually. The wrong person for the bingo. Talking about the textures quote. I like textures. Yes. Justice for the ukulele, no more ukulele erosion. No! How about mouth erasure versus ukulele erasure? I do like that more than the previous. Okay, let's clean this up a little bit. This is a little bit messy in many ways. I mean, these kind of like little details aren't going to be seen on the final emote, but I will know that they're there and they're going to annoy me. Eyes got to be big. We need to know where the eyes are and that the eyes exist. I'm also going to draw in this eyebrow because why not? Only in a better positioning, please. Hello. Apparently I can't draw eyebrows anymore. But that's better. Maybe you need to be wider, like your brother. Are eyebrows siblings? Are they twins? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Dem Fall. Dann spreche ich Deutsch. Für eine Minute lang. Boop. Los. Ich habe ein Weilchen nichts mehr getrunken. Das heißt, ich werde auch noch mich hydrate. Was wäre das auf Deutsch? Mich beflüssigen? Ich weiß nicht. Was wäre hydrate auf Deutsch? Sich hydrieren? Ich hydriere mich. Wunderbar. Okay. Dem Fall. Um ehrlich zu sein, to be fair. Das würde ich auch auf Deutsch sagen, lustigerweise. Diese Augenbrauen stören mich jetzt. Ich glaube, sie müssen mehr so zeigen. Und jetzt sind sie wieder Tangente. Das können wir nicht haben. So, bin ich besser. Also, dann bewege ich dich auch. Schwuppdidu. Aber sonst sehe ich so traurig aus. So, das ist doch besser. Das ist doch viel besser. And that's the timer. A minute. German, German, German. Hydrate. German, German, German. Stretch, thank you. I stretch. I like this little emote. And basically my thought is she goes boop, 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 boop. What language can I actually speak? I can speak English and German fluently. I, in theory, should be able to speak French because I did it for 9 years at school, but I can't really. It overwhelms me. But I was in Strasbourg at the beginning of December, and I did surprisingly well in German speakage. People could understand me, and I could understand people. That's all we can hope for. I'm sorry, Beanie, I just had bad teachers, okay? I don't blame you or your country, I blame my teachers. Unless you were my teacher. Were you my teacher? There are some bits here that are very messy that I want to clean up a little bit. Like that. Like this, like that. Okay, so we have very similar to the laughing. I guess the heart Katie is also very similar to this positioning. Nice. I think I'm going to do some colouring off stream. Bimi will be my French translator. Bimi will teach me French. Now those are two very different things. How much do you get paid? As much as you get paid as a mod. In theory, most European people are supposed to be able to speak multiple languages. Yeah. I mean, you always learn English in school. English is like a language that most people can speak nowadays because most people do learn it in school and most people are like exposed to English through pop culture and stuff. So like the English in like younger generations is getting better and better no matter where you are. I think us all being here from different countries and speaking English together can attest to that. And then obviously you speak the mother tongue of your country. Does Swiss German count as a language? Baguette. Yes, it does. Simon says Swiss German counts as a language. So in theory, I know 3 languages. So according to Simon, I know 3 languages, okay? Vegemite. Zim says hi. Simon says hi back. Yeah. You can't spell. Chat can't spell. We've ticked off that bingo card a while back. Oh, I've had so many conversations recently of people speaking High German to me just because I speak High German normally, which is basically just German instead of Swiss German. And I'm just kind of like, please, I understand Swiss German, just speak Swiss German. Because sometimes the Swiss really struggle with High German. They can sound really like they're talking to a baby if they're trying to speak High German. Again, especially older generations. Okay. There we go. I'm quite happy with how this is looking. So my next question is... High German sounds like a posh way to say German. I mean, yes. I do often compare it to speaking the Queen's English and speaking English from a random loch in Scotland, you know? Your German's legit, like instead of tschüss, you're trying to say tschüss. Goodbye.
What are you trying to explain?
I'm trying to explain the difference between Swiss German and High German. Hochdeutsch.
Swiss German is stuck in the Middle Ages.
Swiss German is stuck in the Middle Ages. So Swiss German versus High German is like British English, the Queen's English, and Texas, apparently, according to Ivan, because the Texans speak the way that they used to speak in the High Court of England, apparently.
Could be, yeah.
I've heard that before. Ivan's also mentioned it again. So Switzerland is Middle Ages. Switzerland is Shakespearean German.
Yeah, it's very easy to read Middle Age literature. Oh, more easier for us to read Middle Age literature.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. I read it because a friend of mine studied Germanistic, and I was like, oh, that's easy. And like, yeah.
Interesting. I think it's... I struggle with the writing. I think if it were in like print, then I'd do alright. Because I see like these F symbols that are the double S and my brain breaks. It's just... But to be fair, maybe I should get a dyslexia diagnosis because flipping heck, I find reading difficult. Yes, we speak the languages. I've been told I have an American way of saying brass or brass. Bronze. Brass instrument is like trumpet.
Yeah. Blach instrument.
Yeah. And apparently I said it like an American. Brass. I've confused myself. I've just said it in a British English way.
Brass.
Brass is Cambridge English. Yeah. Brass is Yorkshire English, the way my dad says it. And chat was gaslighting me and saying I'm American.
I want brass just sound like the plural from bra. Like a...
Bras, aha. 1 bra, 2 bras. Yeah. That's how I'd say that actually. Brass. I think it's bras with a soft S. And brass with a snake's S. Anyway. Guys, I pondered having a Zimon cameo on the bingo card, and I didn't. We would have totally gotten that Zimon cameo today. Anyway, what club am I joining? What's happening? I was explaining languages. Oh, hi, Mango. Mango, what's your opinion? consider Swiss German has only one past tense and 3 future tenses. German has 3 past and 2 future. German has... What? Wait. What are the 3 future tenses in Mango? In Mango. What are the 3 future tenses in Mango? Mango. What are the 3 future tenses in Swiss German? Can you explain? I don't know if I'm... No, I'm back. I push back. Oh man. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Future composé, ich kan gå esse, and the 2 German ones. Ich kan gå esse, ich werd esse gå, und ich werd esse gange sie. Ah. Ich kan gå esse. But is that not just present? I'm like, oh, I guess no, it's that I'm going. I'm confused now. I'm very confused. The languages confuse me. I almost knocked over my water. Flippin' heck. Präteritum. Präteritum. Present. Use that as well. Ich ist morgen. Yes. You use present for future. You also use present for future in German, though. Don't you? I'm confuddled. Languages have never been my strong suit. I am much more of a science person and an art person than I am a language person, much to my mother's dismay, who knows like 5 languages. Those are genes that were not passed on to her children. We definitely have the bilingual, yes, but otherwise nothing more. Okay, guys. I'm happy with the lineup for this. I'm going to cut it off stream and then animate it and then put it up. Do we want to do another emote? My brain feels like it's going that fast now. Don't learn the Swiss German way though. Don't learn the Swiss German way, learn the German way. I have this GIF here. This is the follow GIF that whenever people follow, or if they choose this GIF for when they subscribe, this is what you see. And this is 4 years old, 4.5 years old at this point. This was done in the summer before I did Last Life Animatics. So it's a long time ago, very old. You can kind of like see the comparison of the art styles. So I've really wanted to redraw this for a long time. I actually started on Procreate Dreams, but it confused me so hecking much. Apparently there's been a Procreate Dreams update that makes things easier, apparently. So I might try and delve into it again, like more seriously this time, not just for a stream. Are you okay, Henry? The word molested is not necessarily allowed on Twitch. Do take care. Hello, I'm a dolphin. I'm being called something of this cheese. I call myself something of the cheese. Huh? Autocorrect. So I have wanted to do this, but I think I'm just gonna have to sit down and watch YouTube doing this. To be honest, because I don't think I have the energy. Omelette. Omelette? What? What? Yeah, I don't own autocorrect. Cool. I don't have autocorrect. Omelette. Oh no. Careful, my dude. Don't get banned by Twitch. I have lost my train of thought. My train of thought is gone. Goodbye. It's the vodka all over again, indeed. You are in Dolphin and you... Yeah, you are in Dolphin and you call yourself a cheese omelette. Cool. Wonderful. My brain was going to make a funny thing and tell a funny story of something that someone I know has done. And it's gone again. My brain. Anyway. I'm just watching this emote popping up and down. Let's just stop it for now. This is kind of hypnotizing. So yeah, I'm going to do that off stream, I think. But it's something that I really want to do. I think you guys need to hold me to it because otherwise I'm never going to do it. I really want it to look better. I want it to look better. Yeah. Henry did almost get shot by Automod. Of Catalan. Interesting. It's a mix of Spanish and French. What I find very interesting is knowing Swiss German means that I also, so we have ukulele. I know pieces of, or I can understand pieces of Dutch because of speaking and understanding Swiss German. I don't actively speak Swiss German, but I can. Every time I try to speak Swiss German, my friends tell me to stop, like I'm hurting their ears. Simon can attest. It's like, no, I don't want to hear it. Okay, right. I want to do a bloom emote. Dutch, I've been summoned. It's very interesting because I've had conversations with Koning before where I'm speaking Swiss German and he's speaking Dutch, and we can kind of understand what we're talking. My intentions were pure, but your device betrayed me. No. Everyone bail Henry out. No. Let's have a look. I want an emote that is basically just bloom, but like bloomed. I kind of like this text. But let's find different text styles just as a base. I mean, Acme, I've used this one a couple times for thumbnails, so it would be quite a appropriate one to use. But I think like a what's it called? Kind of a swung one with rounded lines might be an idea. Bloom. Yeah, I want it to be easy enough to read. Do the life series one. Parents, friends are Swiss and you've spoken Dutch with them and they've understood most important things. Yeah. I dream of you. I always dream of you. Ever be? There's like some things that I still remember. I've got so I work on the side as a barista, and there's a customer that comes in who's like also a good friend of the owner, and he's French, and every time, once he found out that I had done 9 years of French in school, he tries to speak French with me. And he tried that yesterday after I'd had a really difficult shift, like really long, really like no time to take any breaks. I like this one as well. And he tried speaking French with me, and it was literally just said enchanté, and I was just looked at him like blankly going, huh? What did you say? I've used this one before as well, Kefir, for animatic thumbnails. Bloom, that's a bit it's a bit ominous. Most of these are default texts on Procreate, but some of them I like this one as well. I use this one every now and again. Some of them ooh, nice, I like that one. Have imported, like the trash hand. It needs to be something that's like thick, that either can be like made bold or is already pretty bold. I like this one as well, but it's not necessarily bold enough. I mean, these other ones aren't necessarily bold, to be fair. Stardew Valley Bloom. Do you understand what some of those words are supposed to be? Yeah, I'm just trying to get like the words that I do understand. Isiba. Do you not know, Shanti? There's a Stardew font. Of course there's a Stardew font. That's how we got the. That's how we got the. That one. This guy. Ooh. This little pop-up. That's how this happened. Oh, I don't know Espanol. I don't know Spanish. How do you import fonts to Procreate? You download the fonts. That's a good question. The same way you import brushes to Procreate. It's been a hot minute. If I were to do it, then I could find. It's very easy. It's like I feel like it's a drag and drop kind of deal. That's very ominous. It feels like it's a drag and drop kind of deal. Trash hand. Here we go. Live series. I don't know if live series text is good enough. I think it's relatively easy. Blue. Blue? Blue. No bloom. It's just blue. Boop. If I don't know the I'm going to be honest, guys. Eartha Katie? Oh, flip. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Back on the screen. I'm sorry. We have these three currently. I like this second one the most, I think. But it's not very thick. Yeah, you can just download the text file of the font and go from there. My wires are all mixed up. Hold on, guys. I'm literally have to flip around my microphone. I hope you won't hear it too much. There we go. So the second font is my favorite, but I'm a little bit concerned that it's not necessarily thick enough. Because my thought is I kind of want it to do like I want it to move like that, kind of do a pardon me. Pardon me. I kind of want it to get from small to big and kind of across the screen there to be as big as possible. So like blue. Like it's a rainbow. We could do it a rainbow. Been satisfied in Photoshop. Phew. I mean, Procreate is so much easier than Photoshop. That's kind of like my goal. And I don't know if I want to do my own font or if I want to kind of change this font to that one. Bloom. Wrong bloom. That needs to be lower opacity. So, no, that's not what I want. There we go. Is it like the rainbow start thing that says, the more you know? Maybe. Maybe that's my unintentional inspiration. So, I'm just going to I'm going to try something here. Bear with me, everybody. Bear with me. Not clipping mask. Move. Edit text. I would like to edit. Let me edit. I need to put down my brush. Edit text. I fought so much with Procreate and its editing of text yesterday. It was so annoying. You know what I'm doing? Do you see what I'm doing? You see maybe nothing right now, but you might. So, B. L. Spin, make bigger. Spin again, make bigger. O. O. Maybe the O's could be overlapping. Now this does not leave enough room for the M, so we need to change this a bit. Maybe make you smaller. B. L. Could have the L going over the B. As long as you still know what's happening. I've never done this kind of thing. The words it changes, perfectly normal words, are always words that never typed before and they never make sense in context. Like the background music. The song is... Oh, I can't see because my ukulele's in the way. Dancing in the Rain by Johannes Bornlöf. I'm putting my ukulele away now. There we go. Boop. Bloom. Bloom. Do we overlay the O's? Is that still going to be legible? Maybe I just make it longer instead of wider. Bloom? No, I didn't want... No, let's not rasterize. Let's not rasterize. Just move it in a bit more. Bloom. Problem is the M is such a big letter. So I think I'm going to have to rasterize the M for sure. And figure it out. Is this kind of the shape we're looking for? I feel like this O is maybe not great. Maybe it needs to be... It's really overlaying each other, so I don't think that's the way we should do it, as overlay it that much. But what if we were to... not make it as... Does that look like two O's and an M? Bloom? Indeed, bloom. And then this B can kind of get pinched a little bit. But also coming out that way, in that way. Sort of. Maybe warp it. Right, we could move it more into the corner now. And then L. Maybe it doesn't need to be that long. Bloom. And then the O a little bit further in. What do we think of that? Bloom. That L irritates me. Maybe it would be interesting if it were. There's so much to think right now. I could maybe... Oh, hello. Flipping. My iPad has had an update and I hate it. VOD omelette. Henry's free. Henry's turned off autocorrect. I've never had autocorrect on. It's never something that I've been interested in having. Still too overlap, do you think, Beamy? The O's or the M? Get the M out there a little bit. So what if we were to make the L a little bit longer? For some reason, I feel like this L needs to kind of fill up that space. And maybe... Hello? Back. Undo. Redo. No. Maybe this M needs to kind of poke out a little bit down here. Tiny, tiny bits. Only not on that one, but... Oh. Because I want these all on separate layers because I want to bloom them individually, which will once again take them apart, so you'll see like the limit for them all. Are we doing a rainbow bloom? Are we doing a rainbow bloom? Is that even a question? Does our bloom need to be rainbow? It's a very, very important question, okay? Let's also make these more better. Make these more better. So precise. My language is great. I know how to speak, I promise. And then erase. I say this part, I don't like it. Yes, okay. Same with the L. Even though this L will be behind the O's, I still want it to be relatively clean in case we have any kind of the bloom kind of cutting out. Let's have a look then. Maybe fire coloured? But I use it for the glowing hearts as well in the Life series a lot. You could do it the colours of the hearts. So like, what? If we were to do green, yellow. These aren't the final colours, just to kind of get an idea. Red. This isn't going to work. We have 5 letters. If we were to go dark green. Or we go... We could go dark green, light green, yellow, red, purple. Purple? Indeed, purple. Green, yellow, red, yellow, green. I don't want it to be that Life series. I do want a gradient that goes only one way. Is dark green, light green going to be too much green? Or should we really do a blue? Or just do a gradient? So like a rainbow, so red, yellow, green, blue, purple. Maybe we can see what it looks like at least. Red. Yellow. Green. I've just gone to using the Life series, people's Life series colours. Purple. Anyone really purple? Yeah, Cleo is. No. Blue first and then purple, you silly sausage. Who's blue? Who's blue? I'm thinking more like a dark blue, like Big B. Too dark. Maybe we should go light. Blue. Purple. Boop. Bloom. Now let's maybe try the Life series. So dark green, light green, wrong layer, yellow, wrong layer. Pfft, come on. Oh, flip's sake. Yellow. Red. Of course the red has to be the Scarlet Pearl. Purple. Do we like that more? Not that it does, remember, it's like the colours need tweaking. But what do we like more, that or that? I kind of like this one more because it's more individual to us. And this feels like a kid's kindergarten. I need to do the cronk, wrong layer, but I don't know how. The L isn't as clear. Oh, you mean, yeah. Yeah, definitely. We tweak the colours, but like just as a base. I like this one more. I like it more. I like it more. Right, okay. I'm going to colour pick from the Life Series colours. Give me a sec. If we're doing that. Or do I colour pick from the Life Series colours I use? Maybe that might be better. We have 3... Ha! My iPad has not been charging. Okay. Charge the iPad. iPad charge. Okay. La 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 la. Where are the hearts that I did all way back when? When we had the very first... No! No! I don't have them anymore. I just have the red one. Oh. Why don't I have them no more? Hello? They should be somewhere. Weird. Okay. Sad times. Can I find them on my computer? Can I find them over here? Wait, do I not have a drawing of them? Content creation. Oh, phew. Okay, guys. Lucky we didn't panic. We're fine. I have them. I have them all. I just don't have dark green, but we can work with that. So, let's get that color in there in my history. Open layers. Boop. Green. And the yellow. That's a bit of a mustardy yellow. I don't know if I like that yellow. I think I prefer that one. And then red. It's very desaturated, isn't it? I don't like that red though. And then purple. I'm going to go for more of a mid-tone. Remember, we're going to bloom these. Slaughtering a pea. Did the slaughtering go well? What were you slaughtering? What the heck? Screenshot from the last live vid. Oh, maybe, yeah, that would have worked as well. And we'll find our own, we'll find... No, wait, has Ivan confused us? Has Ivan confused us? Purple. Red. Yellow. Ooh, I actually like the yellow what was before. Hold on, let's go back to the yellow emote. I don't know if I like that as much. I love how I like don't care anymore showing you guys my folders. It's just kind of like, yeah, we'll go through the folders. It's fine. Yellow. Yellow. Open the layers. Boop. Let's see what that one looks like. What, okay, can you explain? I don't like it. It's a bit neon. I definitely like that more. Open the layer, Kronk. Desaturate it a bit. We'll figure it out. I mean, we need to bloom it anyway. That's the green? Dang. That's very neon. Maybe I'll desaturate that just a little bit. Because blooming makes it more saturated as well. Open the layer, Kronk, layer! I need that. I need to have that. Right, now we've got the dark green. What dark green do we use? Do we use a dark green from one of the hermits? This is a Martin top dark green. Oh, P, not AP. Ah, P shooter. Okay, I get it now. Just need a Sam moment. Void happens every stream, but only at the end. Yes. Your computer's turned into a jet engine? What the heck is a P? P Shooter is one of our community members who plays on the Everin Discord. So I get it now. I understand. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this group. I think the M needs to be a little bit darker. I'm not going to lie, guys. Just because we are blooming it, and the blooming is going to make it more saturated and lighter. So let's just start maybe a bit darker and less saturated. Hello? Thank you. Too dark. You're so... Hello? I don't understand my iPad anymore. What the heck? I don't want to... Okay. We'll see what that looks like. Let's bloom it. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Cut that off of your... whatchamacallit? Your bingo card. You know what? I think I need to do a little bit of shading. So let's shade these a bit, because that's what I also kind of do when I'm blooming. I shouldn't just go for it and then ignore everything else. Because bloom can't do all the work for us. We got to do some of the work ourselves. Just a bit. Just a little bit. Bum ba da bum bum bum. So there, but let's also make the edges darker. To really have some depth. The key to an effective bloom is to prep your canvas. Bingo! Bingo! No bingo. Not quite. You're already on an SMP in chaos. There's only so much chaos you can handle. Prepare for the imminent bloom. Have we not already had the imminent bloom? Wait, is the bloom going to give us a bingo? Oh, I've got to milk this moment then. And I've got to milk the moment. And take care of for when I bloom. So that you guys have to race on who gets the bingo. Who has the latency? Oh, sorry, Sam, you don't. The Australian latency probably is not going to save you now. Make you a bit darker. Not too much darker, though. Don't want these two looking too similar. The way I said darker then was also very darker. It was very Yorkshire. You spend 2 days up in the north and you get the accent. Bingo, accounting for latency. We love it. Oh dear. Hello? Alpha lock. But why is it doing that then? Huh? Guys? Oh, I get it. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Actually, let's undo everything. Undo. Abort. Boop, boop. Okay. For some reason I decided I was going to erase that. I can't remember why or when or how, but okay. And oh. It's so like it feels very ominous having like a guaranteed bloom coming for me. A guaranteed bloom, a guaranteed bingo coming for me. Not sure how I feel about it. Very Australian ping indeed. Ooh, hello. Alpha lock. We love it when the ping does Australian things. darker. Do 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 do. Ba-dum. And then we alpha lock. No clipping mask, alpha look. Bum. A shade on the same layer as the base? Currently, yes. Not usually. If I'm doing proper shading, then I do a multiply layer and I clipping mask it. But for this, it's like not, because I want to bloom the entire layer at once. I'm going for it. It doesn't need to be that detailed. The fact that we have a gradient means that we can also kind of pick up on the neighboring colors a bit as well, which I like. So we'll see how these look. I think that might be a little bit much. And then darker. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? Let's unalpha lock all of these. And then we bloom. And we bloom. That's very bloomy. And we bloom. That's incredibly bloomy. I actually like the idea that it's getting more and bloomy. I'm waiting for the inevitable. Is there no? Is there no? Is there no bingo? I thought there was bingo. Bingo? How did Sam get it first, guys? Sam got a bingo. Why Sam said it first? Do we have a bingo? Let me finish the bloom and then we can see if we. Guys, how did the Australian latency won? How did the Australian latency won? Bingo, Lady K. How did Sam? How did this happen? How have we gotten into this place? Oh my gosh. Oh man. If I haven't been looking at the book. Okay. Haven't been keeping track. Okay, well, do we have a bingo then? Is always Sam gaslighting us? Sam, what bingo do we have? What's the bingo? It has to be something with the bloom. Chat can't spell OC talk. Katie gets sidetracked. Ivan confuses us bloom. Is it that one? Second lowest layer. Because I think that's valid. Yeah, okay. Yep. We got it. We got it. So, just as like, so you guys see the infographic as well, is if you shout bingo, you can choose any channel point redemption you want. Sam, what channel point redemption are you going for? And remember, this can be a hydrate or a ukulele interlude. We got a chug. We chugged. Chugs happened. One hydrate? You want to do a hydrate? Yeah. As Sam said it could have been a ukulele interlude. It could have been a musical interlude. It could have been a switcheroo. Sam has decided on a hydrate. I will hydrate. We have had a chug. Oh man. That wasn't you deciding? Okay. If it wasn't you deciding, what is your decision, my dude? I needed a hydrate anyway, so I'll give myself that. What's your decision? Oh, so does Henry ukulele? Cool. Does Henry... I I guess it doesn't have to be all of us. Ivan just confuses us. Ivan just confuses us. So, latency. So we got a Sam ukulele. Sam, which is ukulele. So it doesn't have to be all of us being confused. Sam, we got another ukulele interlude. Let's go. Okay. Boop. I kind of wish we had the little emote in the corner now. For future, I'm going to throw the little dancing Katie in the corner of these. Right. Let's go to the songs. So Sam can choose a song, but if Sam has no idea for a song, then you guys can also choose what song you'd like. I will scroll through the songs again. The thing is, Sam, I totally would have trusted you to request a hydrate on that. So, yes. I think if like yellow. It's all yellow. To be fair, we did. You're tossing up switcheroo. I'd have not liked you for it. We've done Coldplay very recently, so I mean, if Sam really wants Coldplay, we can do Coldplay. But I'm kind of tending towards a non-Coldplay. Mirror. Bitter water. Mirror. How? Okay, hold on. Let me try this. Tongues and teeth? We could do tongues. No. Tongues and teeth is so hard. I think I am up for oh god. Let me try this, okay? Ukulele left. I'm going to give it a good go, but I'm not ruining the ukulele interlude for this. So GM is my brain. This Sam is just that I need to play with my left hand. Is this a Gmol? No, I think I need to be up here. And then I need to be here, and then I need to be here. This is what strumming with my right hand, with my left hand looks like. Yikes! I can't strum. This is painful. Grown a man so sharp and cruel, it's all that I can give to you, my dear. And when you come in quick to steal a kiss. Okay, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do it with my left hand. Mirror, we can do left hand later, but not right now. I wasn't taking a good go at it. I can't do it with my left hand. I can't do it with my left hand. I'm not Jimi Hendrix. Let's do this properly. I've grown a massive, sharp and cruel. It's all that I can give to you, my dear. Okay. How does the intro start? Bum bum bada badum. I feel like the good old ukulele strumming works really well for the Korean wives. Oh no! Let's wait until Sam's back from the ads. Let's wait for people back from the ads. I'm sorry. Do a good interlude, yes. We can't do switcheroo. Oh my gosh, my thing is so twisted from my strap is so twisted. Ads were super short. Is Henry back? Is everybody back? Okay, I kind of get it. It's been a hot minute since I played Tongues and Teeth. Grown a man so sharp and cruel, it's so... My phone's going to go burst soon. I'm just going to switch off my alarm. I also need to start being a little bit more conscious of my neighbors about this time of night. So, boop. And is Henry back from the ads? Is Henry back from the ads? Okay, cool. The D to the B is so difficult. I've grown a mouth so sharp and cruel, it's all that I can give to you, my dear. You just growl. When I come in quick to steal a kiss, my teeth will only cut your lips, my dear. I know that you mean so well. I'm not a vessel for your good intent. That C major is weird. It's going too slow. I'm going to have to make this faster and I'm going to start again. Give me a sec. Let's try that again. I want to do this properly. I've grown a mouth so sharp and cruel, it's all that I can give to you, my dear. When you come in quick to steal a kiss, my teeth will only cut your lips, my dear. I know that you mean so well. I am not a vessel for your good intent. I will only break your pretty things. I will only wring you dry of everything, if you're fine with that. You can be mine like that. I don't know how this instrumental goes. Abandon all your stupid dreams about the girl I could have been, my dear. 'Cause in the night I know you burn with feelings I cannot return, my dear. Oh, my dear. You gotta know that this won't last. Desperation will erase the fact I'm keeping all of the answers in my cigarette box. Yeah, the answer's in the second before the other shoe drops. And if you're blind to that, I am fine with that. Oh, whoa, I will ruin you. Oh, I will ruin you. It's a habit. I can't help it. I know that you mean so well, but I am not a vessel for your good intent. I will only break your pretty things. I will only wring you dry of everything. And if you're fine with that, you can be mine when like that. I will poison all your happy thoughts. I will love you like the ashes in my cigarette box. And if you're fine with that, you can be mine. And if you're fine with that, you can be mine. I love that song so much because you don't have to hit every single tone perfectly. It's like supposed to be a bit raw. I will only break your pretty things. I love it. Yeah, it's meant to be kind of raw and not perfect. And after a 3-hour stream, my voice is no longer perfect. And not that it necessarily was before, because I haven't done any vocal warm-ups. But it's kind of Crane Wives in general true. And that's why I really enjoy strumming to them on the ukulele and kind of like not really caring about cleanliness. I hope that was good with you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Dang, that felt good. It's been a hot minute since I played the Crane Wives in general. So Never Love an Anchor and Tongues and Teeth was very fun to do indeed. I like that we got a I like a lot that we got a bingo in that. But my iPad is now broken. Hello? Hello, can we connect? Connect, please. I will only break your pretty things. I will only ring you dry. Why are you not working? There we go. Bloom. We are eating good, indeed. And if you're fine with that... What the heck is with my headphones? I barely got any cable space left. Some things are not happening great. Okay. I don't like the color of the dark green. Maybe if we make it more saturated. I want to make it distinct from the light green. But I also want it to be a bit more towards the blue. Maybe that's better. Bloom. The omelette incident was agile. Oh, we bailed Henry out. So what I want to do is I want to, for the background of these, I want them to kind of have a bit of a glow past the bloom, if that makes sense. Although, select, and we'll clear. Now we invert, and then we clear. So we get rid of this. There we go. Oh, but because of the bloom, it's still there. But now it's not. Yay. Okay. Boop. Bloom. You also white. And you also white. So we now have a layer underneath the bloom. I still don't understand how you guys got a bingo. Bye, Mira. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Oh, Canary in the Coal Mine. Easier. I need to get more into the Crane Wives because they have fantastic music that I haven't quite gotten into as much as the rest of the fandom. Right. What if if you bloom a completely white layer, you get like just this sudden like crazy bloom. So I'm going to get rid of the sketch and I'm going to get rid of the background so we can see what this might look like in a emote sense. So that kind of adds to the bloom. Do you see what I'm kind of doing there? What do we think of this? Having that as well. Or does that muddy the waters a bit too much? I'm not sure. Or do we duplicate these and just Gaussian blur the heck out of them? Is that enough of a bloom? And I might just make them like below everything else so they just do the background. So kind of like down here. Okay, I'm getting confused with all the layers for goodness sake. Duplicate. Let's duplicate them all first and then we can figure it out. Duplicate, duplicate. No, not delete. Duplicate. Duplicate and duplicate. I will only... Time will change. I don't know a lot of the Crane Wives songs. I've never like gone through their discography like I have with a lot of others. Like I've gone through the Mumford and Sons, I've gone through the Family Crest, I've gone through Poor Man's Poison. I've gone through their entire discography, but I haven't gone through the Crane Wives yet. Right, let's Gaussian blur. Let's figure out how much Gaussian blur we're doing. Say 15 on all of them. 15. And 15. No, that's hue, saturation, brightness. Don't need that. And a 15. I think that might be kind of cool. And a 15. So what do we think of that? Is that legible? I should. I mean, all the songs that I've heard of them so far, I've liked a lot. So it's like, why don't I? I'm going to. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, how readable is this? I feel like it's not very readable. Yeah, it's really hard to see, isn't it? Hi, Ellie. Do we need like a white background? Just join. Welcome, welcome. Loom. So does the B need more blooming? Is this the TLDR? Thing is, the B needs to be darker than the L. Is that better? Yeah, the B is very small. That's the thing. The B is too small? Oh, okay, maybe we can make it bigger. Make it bigger, please. If we make the B bigger, we're going to have to move the rest, I think. You need to go away. So what if we were to move the L further in? Does that make it more visible? Is that better? But can you now see the L as well? No, I think the L needs to be out a bit more so you can see the difference, the distance between the L and the O. The M, the O's need to be further along. Perhaps, so we have more space for the... I don't mind if it's cut off a little bit, I'm going to be honest. The blue and green and yellow mix maybe too much? Does the yellow need to be more orange then? Like that? Kind of, maybe? And then we move the L's inwards. Like that? The B into an E. I mean, I guess people know context clues will happen, right? Boom. And boom, we're back. Does the L need to be thicker? No, out. Zoom. It does look like a boom. The L with the slight dark shading around the middle? Maybe. Slightly darker shading around the L. We can try that. Bum. You know what I'm annoyed at myself at? Is I usually duplicate the base layers. But now I'm going to be going into the bloom part of the bloom of the L by colouring it in like that. Like that. It's like the L and the B just merge. Does the B have to be blue? Should we make the B blue? Blue B. B for blue. Because that will define it a bit better. I need to figure out what I just did. 59. 59. If the needs end... Be sad to make it Bloom on our life series. I know. The L still is invisible. Dang you, L. It's not saturated enough. If we're going darker, we still need to be saturated. Maybe we need to outline that better. We need to outline the O better as well. Our flock. Like maybe a nice orange. Needs to be more saturated. So let me feel for a little bit. Maybe we can do all the outlines to make them all a little bit more defined. That might actually work well for all of them. Hold on. Let's try this with all of them. Dark red. They look a lot more like neon lights like this. Just let it be boom. Raise the O slightly, but then we don't really have the shape that we're going for. We've kind of got like this going across shape. Like that. And we're already kind of having the O's jut out of that. If we can at all help the bloom not being a blue, the B not being a blue, I would quite like that. But I'm also open to, if it just doesn't look good as a green, having it be a bit more blue. I think it's more important for the bloom to look like a bloom than to keep to the... Hello Fernandos, I hydrate. Welcome, welcome. And then I'll flock you. Is there a follow? Hello, Cyber. Thank you so much for the follow, my dude. I appreciate it. We're working on some emotes today. Along with many sidetracks. I think we've only been drawing for about an hour in this 3.5 hour stream. It feels like. But that's pretty normal for us. We get very sidetracked. It is a given. We have records on how long it takes me to get to what I need to do. But we have fun here. On the sidetracks. We play ukulele. We hype about upcoming series. And all the jazz. I like being sidetracked. Who needs to be on track? Not me, apparently. Boop. Okay. And I'm going to try and make this a little bit more green again then. Maybe it can be kind of a turquoisey. What was that, 43? 42? 42. If we make this one a lot darker as well. So we'll base it off of this one, but make it even darker. Alpha lock. And go from there. It's very cute and cool though. Thank you. I appreciate it. And then definitely more towards the cyan. And then we go dark. But we want to go very saturated. Ooh, that's not nearly dark enough. Hello, how dark we got? Cool, quite dark. I kind of need to be careful not to really colour in the blur part here of the bloom. But this might be actually the solution of doing a really strong line in. Line in? Colour in? Colour in. Colour in the line. The edge. I can speak. Appreciate it, my dude. We like to do a lot of art here. We like to share a lot of art here as well. So if you're someone who likes to do art, then feel free to join our Discord and share your art there. There's a lot of artists that come together and share what they're working on. If you do !! Discord, then you will get a link to it. Good night, Sam. The Australian needs to go to bed. Let the Australian sleep. What do we think of that? Yes, it's not as green can be. But I think that's a lot more legible. I kind of like that. I like that a lot. It's blooming. It could be more bloomed. I mean, there's always a possibility of more bloom, and this is what... Let me show you what I mean by more bloom. And... just giving it a little more highlight in the lightest areas. Just a little bit. Really turn them into some neon lights. That's maybe a bit much on the red, actually. Just trying to figure out if this is a good idea. The red's a bit too intense into my liking. Maybe merge it a bit. Smudge. Smudge. Kind of like that. Does that make it more bloom? Is that blooming enough for you? I quite like that, actually. I really do like that. Okay, is that our new bloom emote? Is that our new bloom? I like it. Bloom. Can one read it from afar? It still looks like boom, let's be honest. If you're looking at it very small, but I think that's okay. So what we done today, as a reminder, we introduced... we sneezed. Sorry. We introduced our bingo card, and we actually got a bingo today, the second to bottom row. We did say that might be a very easy one to get. But we don't always have a bloom, so maybe that is the one. I'm kind of concerned with the diagonal, right? The diagonal going from left to right downwards. Is that blooming enough for you? Indeed. As we introduced the bingo card, we did a base for a little ukulele emote, and that I'm going to colour in off stream. And we did a little bloom emote that is already ready to go up to the emote uploadage. Nice. I'll upload that sometime during the week. And guys, I'm just going to quickly plonk you guys on this screen because I have no more emotes in me today. I think I'm all drawn out. Question to you guys. Not question. What was it gonna say? Oh, information. No questions. Information. I'm still trying to get in the swing of things for this year. I've still got a very all over the place schedule, and I really want to try and get back to the Sunday night art, which we have been trying to do, and the Thursday gaming. Depending on if the mods are around that time, we kind of do an every second week thing, but I really want to it seemed like that worked really well last year when we did that. So maybe Thursday night gaming with the mods. So we'll see. I'm going to talk with the mods if that day works for the most people on a regular basis. But I really just kind of want to try and get the Sunday art, Thursday gaming again, because I think that was a very good setup. I really enjoyed that setup last year. I want to get back into it. Having said that, I can't stream this Thursday because I am skiing. I am skiing again in the mountains. So you drew yourself in the dress. I saw that. That was from last week, right? I saw that. Did I not react to it? I meant to. Whoops. So yes, no stream next Thursday. And most likely only a stream again next Sunday. So because I've got a very busy week ahead of me. It's holidays, but I'm busy. Working 2 different jobs, and working on my bachelor's thesis as well. So things are busy, but keeping me entertained and keeping me busy. Especially with the skiing. I'm going to enjoy the skiing, I hope. Oh, you did another one this week? Nice. Okay, I will look at it. So I will see you guys next week when we are going to do some art. I'm thinking, I won't promise anything right now, but I'm thinking it would be a fun thing to do some more original character introductions. Perhaps, mayhaps, maybe. That's kind of my thought right now. Maybe. So, we'll see. We'll see if I have the energy to do that next week, because I've got a couple intense days. I hope so. I can take a nap Sunday afternoon. I'm sure that'll be fine. Make me ready for the stream. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you had a wonderful time. I certainly did. Thank you for all the sidetracking, and thank you for accepting the bingo card again, because I was very hyped that we could reintroduce the bingo card. It was on my to-do list for a long time to update the bingo card. I'm glad we did it. It's gone like we're doing a bit of like housekeeping for the beginning of the year. But I will see you guys next week, next Sunday, for sure. And maybe we can fit in another stream another day. But that's all from me. Hope you have a wonderful evening, a wonderful week, a wonderful day, if it is still day. And all that is left for me to do is to send you guys off into the void that is the internet. I'll see you around.